Good afternoon, everybody. Now the topic is what is rendang and how does it taste like, right? Rendang is a Malay or even you can say an Indonesian dish that is always served, especially during the Eid, or locally we call it here Hari Raya, whether it's the Aidilfitri or the ones that we celebrate after Ramadan, or the ones that we celebrate in conjunction with the Hajj in Mecca. So actually it is a dish that you enjoy with rice or even compressed rice or the ketupat like this one. This is instant ketupat which they sell in malls or supermarkets in plastic food and health verified plastics so that it won't damage your health. And this is the beef rendang. You can see this is the beef here. So as you can see, it has a lot of oil in it, cooking oil, because it is oily. We have to simmer a lot of herbs in cooking oil before we start to cook the actual rendang. Now what does it taste like, right? Okay, now this is the gravy. Yeah, this is the gravy, and I know how it tastes like. Just I want to have a taste of it so that I can describe it to you today much better. Here we go. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Right, I've put on my mind that what I'm going to say is, if you've been to A&W and if you had their corny dogs, that is not exactly, but mostly how it tastes like. The sauce that they put, the meaty sauce or the beefy sauce that they put on top of the sausage before they put it on the buns, that is how it tastes like, but with much more taste of minty taste, because it is containing lemongrass and also some other local herbs like chives and cloves and things like that. So when you cook it with beef, which is the best, it tastes like exactly like the corn dog that you have and on the A&W corny dog. A little bit spicier, a little bit mintier from the lemongrass. Perfect. So by saying that kind of special taste that we love here in Malaysia and Indonesia, that is why it is always accompanied by rice or compressed rice like this. So what we do is we take out the compressed rice, and whether using your hand like this, right, and then you scoop the gravy of the rendang like so, you know, and then you just bite it into the pie hole. Oh. When I say that it tastes exactly like the corny dog from A&W, I think this is much better. This is much better. Of course, I've tasted the A&W corny dogs before, that's why I know how to describe it. But if you give me the choice, I'll choose this over that one. Oh man, right? Finger looking good. And then you take some meat, which is beef in this case. Now don't tell me a Wagyu can beat that taste, man. That gives me an idea. If I can afford it one day, how about if I cook rendang using the Wagyu beef? Now, that's some fact that I wish to share with you guys, right? This rendang is practically invincible. I mean, it doesn't spoil. I mean, on the first day that you cook it like this one, it will taste much more liquidy, right? And the intense of the taste of the herbs are not so strong. But the day during the night, we heat it up. We reheat it so that it won't spoil, and then we keep it in the fridge. And then tomorrow morning, we heat it up, we thaw it, and then we have it again. The taste will be improving day by day because the gravy gets much thicker, and then the beef itself would have absorbed all of the herbs and spices and in the gravy, and it turns into a much softer, textury beef, a much softer texture of a beef, because our herb is actually softening the beef day by day. Right, that's about it. If you happen to be from the other side of the world and you never had a chance to come to Asia, Southeast Asia, to sample this, just like how I still haven't got a chance to travel to Europe for Disneyland, so you can share your videos going to Disneyland, and I can share with you the video of our rendang. Bon appetit!